All right. We are live. Oh, man. God, if that fucking echoes, I am sorry. Because, what's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me all right? Might be a little echoey in here. Oh, Bob Jones, go fuck yourself. Not much. I'm just packing my room. Okay, good. I like this microphone. It was worth the fucking money. So, yeah, this is my office right now. It's empty, actually. Give you guys an idea of how it's all right now, which is pretty much gone. Did the first leg of the move Friday. Drove the U-Haul up to the new place. Apparently couldn't fit everything in my apartment in the U-Haul, so we're renting another truck in the morning and making the final push. So this is kind of my last night here. So people in the chat are arguing over the title I use for the stream. You know what? Fuck it. It's Happy Zombie Jesus Day. That's all I care about, you know. Actually, I didn't really do much for Easter. I just packed and did shit. Michael, my new place is up in Olympia, Washington. Yeah, Veronica, I'm on my phone. I was able to pull it out of packing. Otherwise, it had been packed up and everything. So, but yeah, I'm still doing the audio-only stuff for right now. So, Happy Zombie Jesus Day, Jeebus. It's horror punks. Oh yeah, I know. I can't read Jesus without thinking Jesus anymore. So, David B, I'm moving because this place is getting to be too expensive, and it's good for a change. My girlfriend and I wanted to get out of the city, and now we're kind of out of both bubbles, the Portland and Seattle bubble. So it's gonna be pretty nice. Hey, what's going on? Happy Easter. So otherwise, just been tiring, man. Fucking doing this whole thing and then just doing it on a holiday sucks, right? Because we on Friday we underestimated how much we could pack ourselves and had to scramble to get help. You know how that goes. It's Psycho. It's yeah, I had a couple days done before I moved stuff. So it was already pre-recorded content. The downside to that though is that it's not on the day-to-day. So if you don't play the content just right, it's not topical and then no one cares. So that's the downside to doing the day-to-day stuff, is you have to have a lot of pre-shit done. Tomorrow, I don't think I'll post anything because I'll be busy all day and I didn't pre-record shit today. And then Tuesday, internet gets turned on at the new place. So I'll probably get some stuff up on Tuesday, or if by some chance I'm still here tomorrow night, I'll definitely do another live stream. So, but otherwise, yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting to the new place. I stayed there one night already. It was really nice. So, yeah, well, I have a new office. So, when I didn't cover the Antifa Berkeley thing because it's crazy as it was, it's not really in my purview. And that's part of kind of where I'm at right now, is there's a lot of stuff I talk about it's fun to talk about, but it's also I feel I go looking for it. I go looking for the type of content that's like that. I have to seek out that kind of crazy shit. And it's not always what I want to talk about, but I feel it's just what everyone's talking about. And so if I'm not 100% invested into it, then I'm not too crazy on it. So there's that. Which is why I like the day-to-day stuff, but I'm still kind of retooling shit. So, Andrew, yeah, that picture was actually here 20 minutes ago, and I just took it down. So, yeah, it may not be in the shot. I may have my wall of Star Wars wood art back there. I haven't fully decided yet what it's going to be, simply because I just haven't got all my shit inside the room yet. It's all in the front space. Oh, I deserve an Academy Award. No, I do not. Nah, magnificent creep, these glasses. Yeah, if you don't want to see anything. Brandon, I can't provide children to a male, so no. Nathan, I don't know what the Cleveland murder is. Well, Michael, you might be happy to know that's kind of what's going to be coming. More live streams. So no, what's this Cleveland murder? I haven't heard anything about this one yet. Bob Jones, if you want to Photoshop a cock in my mouth, I can't stop you. So there you go. Screenshot that. Should have fun. Wait, some dude live streamed a killing spree? That I did not know about. Oh, Jesus Christ. Someone shot an old man wait, so was it... Okay, good night, Inuyasha girl. Hold on. So, okay, I've kind of I haven't looked at all. I haven't looked at all today. He claims he killed 15. What is this, a GTA Rampage? but only one murder streamed. Okay. I almost feel like that's some kind of record. It's like, well, because think about the world we live in, where it's like, did you hear the news, ladies and gentlemen? A killer in Cleveland went on a killing spree live on Facebook tonight at 6 p.m. And it gets to 6 p.m. and the newscaster's like, hi, my name is Bob Robertson. And tonight the Cleveland murder seemed to have killed 15 people, but only one of them can be proven to be his. It's kind of how I feel about that shit. I did hear about the kid who accidentally killed himself on live stream. I did hear about that. See, that's not really what I cover. That's not the kind of stuff I like to talk about, because it's like, what more do you say to the fact, like, it totally sucks that this kid killed himself, right? Hey, what's going on to Jiggler? Night's going pretty good. Just sitting in an empty room that I'm getting packed up to move. So, Genesis World Record most kills on live stream. Oh, shit. Oh, that's fucking horrible. We're going to hell for that. We are going to hell for that. DeAndre, I'm moving up north. So up into Washington, where it is. See, it's funny because it comes across as a cheaper place to live. It's not a cheaper place to live. The gas is more expensive, and even surprisingly, like, the food is more expensive, but only by $1, really. But then that per item goes up, so I'm gonna have to get real cheap for a while. So, hey, what's going on, Kelly? How are you? I won't have to wait. I want to have a great bookstore to go to. Actually, there is a Barnes & Noble not far from where I'll be living at. So, yes, it's not Powell's bookstore. And where I live right now, the Powell's Beaverton, Cedar Hills place is not too far, or Cedar Mills, whatever they're calling it now. That's not too far away. I get to go to that all the time. So, Comic, how's YouTube going? Fucking horrible, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's, again, I'm trying not to talk about it all the time, but I have been toying with the idea of merging 3 Buck Theater in with Mundane Matt, and then predominantly doing movie entertainment news coverage, and then doing the weird, wild, what the fuck stuff maybe at the end of the week or maybe at night or whatever. And the reason why is because controversial content is not earning right now. It's not. If I do a video about something controversial, I'm not making any money. But if I do something non-super controversial, then I earn money. So it's kind of you have to just go where it is. You have to do, what you have to do. And that's basically it. So, Tyron, yeah, I'll be looking forward, or trying. I'll look forward to Alex Jones doing that, yeah. So, did I like Fast 8 more than 7? No, actually. I enjoyed Fast 7 more than I enjoyed Fast 8. And that was because Paul Walker, knowing he was dead, I think made that movie, I don't want to say more enjoyable because he was dead, but that was the last time. So it was a more savory experience. And I felt that James Wan brought this it's interesting take to the franchise. He very much springboarded off of Justin Lin's back. and took it to his own place. And then when you got to Fast 8, F. Gary Gray, I think, relied too heavily on CG in order to make the movie as big as it was. But I definitely need to go see the movie again in IMAX. Supposedly they're sending me some tickets for it. So yeah, I've seen the Daddy of Five thing. I saw that today. That was so fucked up. And I only saw it because like Rob Dyke retweeted it, and I happened to, or he made a video about it on Twitter, and I caught it, and I'm like, I fucking hate prank channels, man. There's nothing wrong with pranking people, but they go above and beyond. Like, they go off and they fucking, I think they purposefully are racist, and they're purposefully sexist, and they're purposefully stupid. And so I can't watch them. You can tell when they go to like black neighborhoods and they target the people who live there simply because they can get a reaction out of them. You're like, it's fucking racist. So, Fast 8 versus Ghost in the Shell. Fast 8 clearly wins. Hey, what's going on, Oliver? How are you? Power Rangers movie was pretty good. I liked it quite a bit. What are the worst types of videos on YouTube? Probably the ones I make. No, the worst videos on YouTube are the ones where people don't give a crap about anything, right? Like where they're just like, and granted, not everyone has access to the right equipment, but people who don't even like care to try, it's like, okay, if you look at what I have right now is just my phone, a white wall, a singular light source, and that's it. But I got this decent microphone, so I sound a lot better. And everything else. And so it's like, I'm at least trying. Whereas if I was in my car, windows down, doing 90, trying to talk to you guys, then that's like purposefully not trying. And so, that's kind of the way that I see it. So, yeah, YouTube drama videos are also something. But the thing is, YouTube drama videos are definitely lucrative. They're lucrative because people want to know about drama, especially amongst people that they watch. The people who get the drama from like Keemstar and like Scarce and whatever, they like it because they feel like they're in the know. Like they're in it with the YouTubers. They know what the biggest of the big, the top creators are up to, the drama that fills their lives. Like you could seriously, like the way that it's crafted. I mean, if a person, if there was a person who understood reality TV and could do like I'm talking like entertainment news, like fucking EW and shit, or whatever the hell, Access Hollywood, and could come in and look at what Scarce is doing and what Keemstar is doing and apply that particular logic to it, apply like how to do that kind of news program to YouTube drama, they'd make a fucking killing. They would destroy Keem. They would destroy Scarce. Because all it takes is a little bit of flash and understanding how drama works on people, especially teenagers, dealing with celebrities, and they will fucking make millions. I mean, if I was a scumball piece of shit, I would do something like that. So, but just skip. I also highly dislike drama. I still find myself watching it. You like some reaction channels. Some people do. Hold on. What was that about Jeff Holiday? Well, the thing, Callie, with Jeff Holiday is Angry MGTOW essentially made the claim that he wanted to have Jeff's kid taken away, right? He wanted to get his son taken away from him because he was like, oh, you smoke weed in front of your kid. There's no evidence of any of that. And so Angry MGTOW was just really being a gigantic dick. And then goes out there and calls to have like Jeff's channel flagged, and he's like, we're gonna fight, like some crazy MGTOW. Like I could see him like standing in front of his fedora clad army, right? Pacing back and forth, blood smeared across his face that he pulled from some used tampon from the nearby women's bathroom. He is ready to fight for MGTOW. He gets up there and he's just like, you will fight. You will slay the vagina and ride free. MGTOW. And everyone's like just kind of clapping and snapping their fingers. So it's one of those things where it's like, that it's just ridiculous shit. I don't get like, you know, what's funny, you know, what's really funny is, a joke I like to make, I used to make a long time ago, was I like it when people put like verbs in front of their name, right? Or whatever the fuck. Like, I mean, you know, like people like would be like angry MGTOW. Why is he so fucking angry? Why does he got to call himself angry? And then you go, oh, but mundane Matt. I'm like, yeah. But there is a lot of crazy out there with drama, and I think that's going to be where is maybe not profitable, but definitely consumable. So I think, you know, we'll have to wait to see what happens. Wait, I got a little off track. Sorry. Jeff Holiday and Angry MGTOW. Yeah, fuck that guy. Coleman, I am leaving Portland. Yeah, I'm moving up north. This is kind of my last night here. So so yeah, it's that's why it's Farrell's room. So Doctor Who made an anti-SJW joke, but was that before or after his new companion's second line of dialogue where she talked about her sexuality? At least that's what they said was going to happen. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Portland. I grew up here originally. I moved to California in 1999. I came back here 2 years ago. I like the city. It's a nice place, but it's just too much. I can't afford it. It's just too much. And I can get more for my money elsewhere, right? So I might as well do what I can to just keep moving on, right? Now I'm an hour outside of Seattle. There's lots of YouTubers in Seattle. I don't know any YouTubers here in Portland necessarily, but I know a few in the Seattle area that I'm like, cool, maybe now we could do meetups and we could maybe shoot some collab shit and go from there. That's what I want. So, hey, what's going on, Peter? I'm doing well. How about you? Do I wear a bra? No. Once. For a Halloween costume. And I'll tell you, I really have sympathy for women when it comes to bras. Kevin moved to Eugene. I don't want to move to Eugene, man. I mean, it'd be cool to hang out with Jeff Holiday and Memory quite a bit, but I think they'd get sick and tired of me after a while. So, so Portland is a fag hole. No, people here are pretty chill. I mean, no one here is very much. You know, they're gay people in every city, man. So it's really, you know. And the thing is, there's hipsters here, but they're on the east side of town. How are taxes different in Oregon compared to Washington? In Oregon, there's no sales tax. And there's no sales tax, but there's 9% income tax. And that 9% income tax, basically, this is my butt, and this is the tax, and it just went right through it, just right through it. I was not prepared for that because I just paid all that off today, and that was sad. I had to cry a little bit, a lot of money. Yeah, thank you very much. I hit the super chat. It's okay. Hey Max, yeah, I'm definitely stressed about the move. It's a long one. I had to drive a moving truck up there the other night. I'm not a fan of driving large vehicles, so that was interesting. And let's see here. All right, there we go. Cool. Thanks, mods, for getting that guy, getting hairy asshole. That was his name. But there's you know, I'm just moving because it's nice to be somewhere different, and this moving is stressful. I did smoked a little weed tonight too, so I'm kind of chilling right now. So if I'm a little out of it, that's one of the reasons. I'm just like waiting to fucking have it help with my back pain. So at least I don't have a kid to support. Nope. Who's envy? I haven't seen the Cleveland situation yet. I was just informed of it a little bit ago, so I don't know. I'm definitely I'll look into it, Weasel. But I don't know. Again, we'll have to wait to see what's going on with that. So it's those kind of stories are crazy because like it's getting more and more prevalent. You notice that more and more people have live streamed horrific events, and it's like a reverse swatting almost. Max, I'll be doing probably an open stream in the next like week or so. Let me get situated at my new place. But people, like there was a guy who went up to the reporter when she was on TV and shot her dead, shot her and the cameraman dead. There was the people in Chicago that went after the white kid and tied him up and beat him while saying fuck Trump and shit. And then you have this situation. There's a kid who live streamed himself committing suicide. There are people out there that are going to do these sort of things because live streaming is so popular. It's just how it is. We like that kind of crazy. We like that kind of intense realism that we don't have to be a part of. It's one of the reasons why like murder compilations or car accident compilations or like people getting wrecked compilations are fun. It's you get to watch destruction and devastation hit somebody else's life without it impacting yours. I can't say I'm any better. I grew up on like rotten.com and Gore Gallery and shit. So, but I tell you one thing though, there's one video I can never unsee, right? I can never unsee. And that's a video I came across on 4chan a couple years ago. And it was two cartel dudes. They decapitated a chick with the fucking machete. And it wasn't like one hit. It was like 4. And I'm just like, I turned it off before they finished. I was like, I'm done with this shit. Let me just block that guy. Thank you. I guess people are trying to spam a little bit. So that particular video is the one I can't unsee. And it's also why at this point, I don't go seeking those kind of videos anymore. Like when I was younger, I'd be like, show me the violence, show me the gore, right? And then I get a little older and it's like, you still look for it. And then you just don't want to see some of that shit. So there's a lot of craziness out there for us to view all the time. And it's like, we still watch it, but I don't go actively seeking that kind of shit anymore. Yeah, Abskull, you can't unsee an ISIS beheading. You just can't do it. There's just no way. So it's not just 4chan, the kernel. It's a lot of places. Like Reddit's a big place for that. Although I'd say Reddit's probably far better known for pro-am porn than anything else. Yeah, Austin, any kind of beheading videos just fuck with you. I mean, like sometimes you see some weird shit and it makes you kind of laugh. Because it's just like, this doesn't look real. And that's the only way I can kind of cope with that. And then you see something like a beheading. And it's not like a fast beheading, but like a slow kind of like carving a turkey thing. And it's not. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Oh, crap. What's going on? Well, it might be crapping out. They're telling me bad connection. Shouldn't be a bad connection. My modem's right there. Wait, seriously, CNN accused games? What? That's ridiculous. What's going on, Tony? How are you, man? Well, 000XYZ. Thank you. Thank you. I like to find the crazy. Oh, hey, what's going on, Jack? How are you, man? Thoughts on Carrie Fisher in episode 9. So I did a video for 3 Buck Theater talking about how they were going to like recycle footage of Carrie Fisher for episode 9 to kind of round out her story. And I was okay with that. Like if it was done tasteful, like Paul Walker and Fast and Furious 7, if it was done tasteful, then it would work out just fine. And then we find out she's not in it at all, which is good, actually. Like, it's fine that she was going to be in it with recycled footage that was giving the blessing from her family, but it's better that she's not. Like they're going to kill her off screen. That's what's going to happen. We're going to, not only in episode 8 are we going to have to mourn the death of Han Solo, because that's a scene in the movie, right? Even Luke Skywalker said, or Mark Hamill said, that he wishes he had one more scene with Han, but they're not going to get it. So apparently Han is in fact actually dead. Because I thought there was going to be some trickery where they would come back and go like, "Oh, we fooled you. He's really alive, but he's not a ghost this time. He's a human. He's Han Solo," right? And so but at this point, because of the death of Carrie Fisher, I wouldn't be surprised if Han comes back as a ghost. I wouldn't be surprised. Just as like a way to kind of like give fans something. I don't know. We'll have to wait to see. But the trailer for Last Jedi was fucking great. I've watched it a few times now. I can't wait for the full trailer. The full trailer, in my opinion, is going to come out probably right during, what's the Pixar movie this summer? Cars 3? Probably Cars 3 will be when we see the first full trailer. So, we got ourselves some fucking spam peeper today. So yeah, Star Wars, I can't wait. Leo, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that shit. I'm moving my internet up north. Hopefully it's going to be better. They told me 200 megabytes a second download. And I'm like, yeah, right. It's not going to fucking happen. Veronica, yeah, Harrison Ford did hate Han Solo. And I think he hated Indiana Jones. And I think he hated Richard Deckard. But at the same time, he likes money. And I think he liked the fact that he was going to die off as Han Solo. And that was the reason why he was so fucking giddy going around and promoting the movie. Because if you go back a couple years, a year ago, and you watch the promotional stuff for The Force Awakens, Harrison Ford is everywhere. He is hyping that movie. He is dropping to his knees and he is blowing the audience over that, right? And then it's like, I'm watching it too, and I'm going like, yeah, he's really promoting this movie. Like, really promoting it. Like, and that's not Harrison Ford's style. And so I thought to myself, yeah, he's going to die. Like, Han Solo's going to die. Harrison Ford is doing this to troll the fans. However, not going to lie, when I saw it in the theater for the first time, I was crying. Because I'm like, God damn it, Han Solo. So, thanks a lot, Life. Have yourself a good one, man. How do we get hyper fast Korean internet? I don't know. But the Koreans, man, like, we have one of the worst internets in the world, right? Like, that's one of the things. We have like one of the worst system setups for that, I think. And it's ridiculously stupid though that happens, because you figure that we as the greatest nation in the world would have at least fiber internet, but nope. Oh, thanks a lot, man. Hey, I'm gonna miss Oregon too, but I'm only 100 miles away, so it's not so bad. Do I think Luke will die? I think Luke will die at the end of The Last Jedi. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty positive he will. And then Anakin Skywalker, I think Hayden Christensen is going to be in it to like be Anakin, and they'll be reunited, father and son and ghost, because you know that it's going to happen, right? So we'll have to wait to see. Have I ever considered shaving my beard naked? Yes. Occasionally I have to really have that discussion with myself if I want to go and just trim it all off. And I usually always say no, but I want to. You live in Somalia, good internet? Okay, John Cena. Okay. Well, the thing is, OG Shively, he'll have to die, to end the Jedi. But I want to know what's caused him over the course of 30 years or 25 years or however long it was, 10 years maybe, 20 years, that he went off searching for what he was searching for in The Force Awakens. So clearly what he found is maybe the source of the Jedi. Maybe he's found the source of it all, what guides them, and the source of the Force, right? Force source. And then maybe that's what's going to push him to to do it. I don't know. Have I thought about connecting or contacting Shia LaBeouf? Yeah, I probably could find a way through back channels to get in touch with them. I would just have to do some research into that first. So, what is the meaning of life? People always go and they give you weird answers for that one. It's always varied, right? Some people are like, what's the meaning of life? The meaning of life is to live more, drink Pepsi. The meaning of life is 42 to some people if you are a fan of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Which, just as a quick side thing, am I the only one who wants them to put that whole fucking series to Netflix? I mean, Netflix has already picked up fucking MST3K. It's already brought back Full House, surprisingly, as well as a few other things like Gilmore Girls and a couple other shows. I want them to bring back Hitchhiker's Guide, complete with Martin Freeman as Arthur Dent, because I really enjoyed that thing. Will the Stephen King remake be good or bad? I don't know, but it is very much going to be a big thing. People want to see the fucking movie. But back to the whole point of the fucking meaning of life. I don't have an answer for you. I think everyone's meanings are different. My meaning of life would be for me to entertain and be able to do that for the entirety of my existence. To bring people out there around the world through the internet, or however, maybe some sense of joy or some levity or some just good talking points or discussion. Or if they just want to laugh at me because I'm a gigantic idiot, I'm okay with that too. I think that's my meaning. Other people might have different meanings. Doctors might have meanings to cure diseases. Porn stars might have meanings to see how fast they can be covered in jizz from 500 men. There are multiple meanings of life. We don't all have to subscribe to the same belief, and that's something that I don't think a lot of people believe, which again is kind of stupid in its own right, because I can't be sitting there and saying we all have our own beliefs, but then I can't believe more people don't have their own beliefs. It's a bit odd. I should probably smoke more pot or something, but yeah. You give into your feelings, exactly. What is the meaning of ass? I don't know. Fuck it. How was Fast 8? Loved it, man. Fucking loved it. So, wait, what if the episode 8 trailer was trying to make people think one way but take it another way? It's entirely possible. It's entirely possible that they wanted to take the episode 8 trailer and do that. Wait, is it weird that we got Fast and Furious 8 and we also got Star Wars Episode 8 in the same year? How is that crazy? Because the franchise for Fast and Furious started 16 years ago, and the franchise for Star Wars started 40 years ago. That's crazy, man. Honestly, Austin, I don't know much about the Battle of Berkeley. I just know it'd make a great TV movie. Oh, sorry, Callie. Yeah, in 2007, you had Spider-Man 3, Pirates 3, and Shrek 3. That's right. All in the same. It happens sometimes. What was it last time? We had Fast and Furious 6, and something else was a 6th one as well. I think back in 2012. Oh, no, it was 2013. That's right, for Fast and Furious 6. Fast and Furious is ending, not for 4 more years. 2 more movies to go. Cronus, I don't think Luke has learned Force Lightning, because that was a predominantly Sith attribute, if I recall correctly. It could have changed, but if I recall correctly, it's a Sith thing. Glitter Fairy, sorry, sometimes there's a bunch of comments that fly by, so I don't see them all. Will Half-Life 3 ever be released? No. It's true. It's just never going to come out. Half-Life 3, it's not even Half-Life 3. Fuck that. Give me Half-Life Episode 3 and I'll be happy. But no, Valve is a publisher at this point. They want money. They want to do as little as humanly possible for that money. And they've earned their right to make that because of the platform. So, I think if I talked about this, ass or tits, I'm more of an ass guy. You will lose your virginity before Half-Life 3 comes out. I think we're all going to be dead before Half-Life 3 comes out. So yeah, Gray Jedi, is that, I heard that thrown around quite a bit after the trailer came out. Gray Jedi is an interesting concept. So you want one more frisky dingo? Yeah, I could see that. What if Snoke was really Luke? That would be a twist. That would be an M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong twist. What's my favorite kind of cookie? At this point, I'd eat any cookie because I would love a cookie right now. So, what if Snoke was Jar Jar? Then I could take satisfaction in watching him die. Yeah. Wait, I'm not answering that question, Daniel. Let's see. What's the white bag? No, I'm packing up my office, Gray. So I'm in my office right now. I've just got a couple boxes and shit to pack up. And then tomorrow I officially, hopefully finish moving out of this apartment. It's kind of why it's my farewell thing. I'm just kind of chilling. Kicked some ibuprofen in to let my back's been killing me. And then just talk with you guys for a bit. Wait. Oh, they're taking down Tent City in Maricopa County? Wow. That's pretty crazy. I think that's probably for the best, to be honest with you. But again, it's not really kind of like, unless there's more to it, I don't think I'd cover it. DC or Marvel? Clearly it's Marvel. So can I fat on demand? I guess because I am pleasantly plump, then maybe that would be always on demand. So if someone gave the Thing black goo, I don't know what you mean by that. Have I been introduced to chocolate starfish in the hot dog flavor? Oh God, it probably won't surprise you guys to find out that I actually do like Limp Bizkit. I think I like Limp Bizkit for the same reason I enjoy early Insane Clown Posse. I was actually listening to The Great Milenko a few weeks ago. It's not a horrible album. It's just I don't like the Juggalo lifestyle, period. But I thought that album was pretty dope. So, Trump did not start World War III. It won't get that far. The ICBM missile explosion failure from this last couple days, that basically just that was the equivalent of Kim Jong-un walking through the United Nations fucking cafeteria and everyone's there and he trips and he falls and it makes a loud noise and everyone looks over, he stands up and his pants fall down and you can see that his little tiny penis has the same fucking haircut as him and everyone laughs. It's just that kind of embarrassment. So, actually, if you want to see something interesting, Ali, about Juggalos, go on YouTube, of course, after this stream, and check out American Juggalo. It's like a 23-minute documentary shot back in, I don't know, I want to say 2013, 2014, where this guy goes to a gathering and just talks to people. It's very interesting. I thought I've watched it like 4 or 5 times now. It's like so short, but I always show people, and I find Juggalo culture to be fascinating because these people don't give a shit what others think about them for the most part. And then you've got they kind of treat everything like it's Fast and the Furious. It's like it's all about family, and then they all have to get high together and shit. And so that's something that could bind them. And then I'm sure a few of them do this. But they're fascinating people. It's like anthropologyism. I don't know what word is that. I'm glad I'm your man crush Monday, Veronica. Flash my asshole? No, John Smith, stop asking. A Little Dicky's new vid? No, I did not see that. So, Kim Jong is a puppet. I don't think he's a puppet, man. I don't think he's a puppet. I don't think the fucking generals can control him like people have been saying for a while now. I think the generals have had influence. Pardon, but I think he's I think he's crazy as shit. How does one grow a beard fast? I just stop shaving. That's the best way. I don't know. Harry Potter could just go to bed and wake up in the morning and grow his hair back. That'd be kind of cool. Beardo Growoutus. And just comes out. Because like my beard gets crazy if I don't trim it. It looks like just someone slathered pubes on my face. Like curly Q pubes, you know? The kind you see when you piss in a urinal and you see them right there. So if I don't keep it trimmed, then it just looks like bad. Am I getting Battlefront 2? Yes. Am I getting the Final Fantasy 7 remake? No. Maybe when it's cheap. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy fan. The combat, though, looks interesting because they're upgrading that. I'll wait for reviews. Why do I get a flashy haircut? Because I'm letting the hair grow. I'm letting the hair grow out a bit. Usually I buzz it short. This is like a month. So I'm letting it grow and see how that looks and stuff. Because boons, it probably is. Comic, I could get way more if I wanted to. Grow a mullet. Andrew, I almost did, but 10 years ago, 12 years ago now, I decided to grow my hair, and I didn't cut it for 15 months, right? But I would buzz the sides, you know. This is like really bad hairstyle. So I'd buzz the sides down, and so then it would grow out, and I could just like pop it in a little ponytail and shit. And then I let it grow so long, and my hair is very thin, so it's very light. And so trying to have that kind of ponytail, it looks like it would start off high and then it would like fall down or whatever. And it looked like I was like a Euro porn producer. It was fucking horrible. There are some pictures that exist. I saw one today that I need to throw on Flashback Friday or something because it's pretty bad. Grow a rat tail? No. So have I ever had a gay experience? No, I haven't. Your hair used to be down to your knees? Yeah, I can't do it. I had to buzz it short. Drunken stream coming? I probably need to. I don't drink very often. And apparently it's glitching out again. I'll have to wait to see what happens here. Yeah, I don't get it. Poor connection. Okay, seems to be coming back. All right. Yeah, I know. Lag. We'll see what happens here. Come on, motherfuckers. I don't know. I can't do shit. Am I back? Okay. We'll have to... okay, what do I think about Hillary 2020? It's not gonna happen. No Cali, no naked stream. Nobody wants to see that, period. Let's see. If I come to Seattle, I will have a gay experience. I've been to Seattle multiple times. How many subs for nudes? 1 million. Fuck it. I would not. Even when I get to 1 million, I would not do that. So maybe like Penn Jillette 2020, I would do that one. So do I use any news groups? I used to, actually. I stopped a long time ago. Oh yeah, that vote in Turkey. I only read the headline, but I love the fact that it's like Erdogan is like, or Erdogan. I can't pronounce his name to save my fucking life, but that guy. I love that he's just like, nah, I'm voted in. I'm in. Nothing you can do to stop me. You know, and then they're like, we should pay a little bit of attention to this. Like, nope, I'm good. Because the same thing happens in Russia with Putin. Him and the prime minister, or whoever the other dude is, his counterpart, they switch places. And then Assad is just like, fuck you, I'm in charge. So we'll have to wait to see what happens with that. I'm really wondering. I really wonder if, like, if I wonder if Trump is going to enjoy being president so much that when his term is up, be it 1 year or 2 terms or 1 term or 2 terms, if like some small micronation or something will be like, Trump, come to our island, you become our king, and he's like comes down there and he rules, King Trump. I think he would do that. I think he would do that if it was an opportunity, and I actually would probably do the same thing. So Matt Jarbo 2034. What is that? 17 years from now? What would I be in 17 years? I would be 48. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? I'll run for president in 2034. I read that as, have you seen Your Name? And I'm all like, yeah, I've seen my name multiple times. And then I realized you're talking about the anime. No, I have not, but I want to. I really want to. It looks pretty good. Trump won't get 2 terms, Gus. Just because Antifa riots in fucking Berkeley and someone makes a fucking Twitter post saying, this is why Trump will win in 2020, doesn't understand what's happening with Trump. Like, unless he turns it around, it's not going to get a fucking second. He's not going to get a second term. And that's not because like the Americans are going to turn against him. It's because the establishment might turn against him. And if the establishment turns against him, then he's not going to get the support he needs to fucking win. He still needs the Republicans in order to win. And he's losing them in not super fast, but it's happening. So if I were to run for president of the United States, I would run probably very similar to how Bernie Sanders did. I'd be what I consider to be an outsider, and I would just say what's on my mind. Whether I win or lose, if you can get a conversation going and get popular enough, then you can have a shot at actually making a difference. And that's the thing with Bernie. People don't give him credit for this. A lot of fucking conservatives don't give him credit. But like Bernie backing down from the race put him in a position to essentially make Hillary change her tune on a number of things. Not only Hillary, but a number of Democrats on a number of things. And a lot of them are now running the Bernie ticket, or at least the Bernie ideals now. And that's mostly because of his connection with the younger millennial audience, and who wanted something different. And these politicians realize that these younger people are going to be the voters sooner rather than later. And so they have to start appealing to them. So no, Austin, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. People have blind faith for both Trump and for Bernie. I got blind faith that Star Wars Episode 8 is going to be fucking fantastic and everything else. We all operate on blind faith one point or another. It's better to do on a movie than it is to do for a president, but people are going to associate it with whatever they can. So Kanye West 2020. No, Kanye is very much like Trump in terms of being narcissistic, but as for actually having the gumption to, he wouldn't run. He wouldn't do well in middle America. Coney 2020, damn right. Steve Harvey would file under a wrong name or something and then win and then go, oh shit. So, you know what? I don't think the Democrats learned that either, to be honest with you. I don't think they learned their lesson from Hillary. And it might take them a couple terms. It might take them a couple years to do it. It might take them 4 if not 8 to do it. We'll have to wait to see what happens. But ultimately, these people, they didn't. They put another fucking establishment Democrat at the head of the DNC, and they simply don't. They don't care about reform. They just want to keep it the way it is. And that is why Trump won. And it's not just because the Democrats did it, but also the Republicans. The baby boomers that are the largest voting bloc, they like Trump because he doesn't sound like someone you might see, like a dirty politician that they've grown up with, those kind of sleazeball politicians. And I'm not going to lie, Trump had some good ideas, but he is not doing what he needs to be doing. And then at least he's toned his Twitter rhetoric down. True Blood Magic Dude. Listen, don't get me wrong. Fucking Demolition Man is one of the best movies ever. That movie is great. But the Demolition Man prophecy can't happen. So, well, yes, OG Shively, Ryan Johnson, who did that episode of Breaking Bad, is directing it, but he also did the movie Looper. So weigh your options on that one. Do I even talk to Mr. Medicare? No, I don't talk to Jim. I messaged him a few weeks ago on behalf of somebody else, and we spoke for a brief second, and that was about it. So no, I don't talk with him. I actually never really have talked with him. So, Matt and Rich 2034. No, Void. What you're talking about in 2034 is the reboot of The Verdict. So, Philip DeFranco, I think, would be a good politician, but I think he would be burned out of the game. Like, he's a businessman, so he understands what needs to be done in terms of maybe getting elected, but the monotony and the minutia of actually being elected is what is going to drive a lot of people away. It's not that, like, I would be any better. I would fucking get bored as shit super quick. But there's a lot that goes into it that is not for everyone. So, if I could only drink one thing for the rest of my life, what would it be? Probably unsweet iced tea from Gold Peak, which is what I got in this right here. So, Trump is letting, he drained one swamp and filled it with another. So that's a problem with that shit. Yeah, the Goldman Sachs people, everything else. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. It's only been nearly 100 days. But the problem with Trump right now is because he's at the end of that 100 days almost, his political capital for the first 100 days is when his candidate's presidency is the strongest, and he has failed to get just about anything done outside of Neil Gorsuch being nominated. I mean, of course, and maybe Betsy DeVos or Ben Carlson or whoever the fuck else he brought in there. Was it Schmidt, whatever the fuck the EPA dude's name is. And so he needs to like start small and then build up from there. But he's not doing that. He is trying to bring in those campaign promises that he said he was going to do, which is good because he keep his word and shit. But as a result of that, he doesn't realize that his name or his words are going to get him into trouble. So, well, you know what? The thing about him working is, how did I want to say that? Both sides aren't necessarily working against him, but if he was as good of a businessman as he says, if he was as good of a negotiator as he says, he would use that to his advantage, but he's not. When he's on the campaign trail and he says, like, what we need to do is we need to get people in there that will just grab them both and shove them in a room and make them talk to each other. And he hasn't done that either. He's, according to people on the inside, he has threatened to come after, congressmen who didn't vote for the repeal of Obamacare. There's been reports of him going off the handle at people inside the White House, over this shit, like, quit fucking things up, right? Like you can tell that he doesn't have as solid of a control as he needs. And it's not necessarily that it's both sides working against him, is you can't run the government like you can a business. And that is what he has to learn. And it's one of the reasons why, like, Rex Tillerson as a Secretary of State is a really fucking horrible idea. Never mind the fact that, somehow ExxonMobil, of which he was a former CEO of, is investing like all these billions or something into a Gulf Coast project, which is not bad. It will bring work to people here in the United States. But at the same time, it's like, I really want to know like the logistics of that deal. Like, what does ExxonMobil get in response? What do they get in return from that? So that's something I'm looking forward to check out. Nathan, you're not wrong about Paul Ryan, man. I loved watching that dude lose his fucking ego. Because I think Paul Ryan is just out for himself. So, yeah, Trump, like, he hasn't divested. His sons still give him updates, and I wasn't ever going to expect anything different from that. I would just wish. I'm just glad that the tweeting has slowed down. Um, Alex Jones 2020. You know what? Fuck it. Let Jones run. But see, Jones wouldn't run for president. Jones would run for like representative or something that would get his foot in the door, but also allow him an exit plan. If he were to run like for president and win, then he would have Secret Service everywhere around him, and he wouldn't be able to do the show that he likes to do. So, let's see here. Indifferent Bookworm. If it came down to Trump and Bernie, Bernie would have won hands down. Bernie would have won by like 10% of the vote and shit. Hillary was not an electable candidate, and everyone outside of the Democratic Party knew that going into the thing. And then the Democratic Party, colluded to get her the nominee or the nomination, and we learned that, and that's why the top 5 heads of the DNC rolled last summer. But Bernie still would have won. So Bernie still would have won. I don't think there's any argument about that can be made that's any bit like that's not based in some kind of feels over reals. Bernie wouldn't even be able to get as much done as he wanted to get done, right? Simply because, of the divide, of the political divide. But at the same time, Bernie's been in the game long enough. He probably would be able to work with these lawmakers to get something done. And that's the difference here. He would have loved to have done certain things. Clearly, but he also would have to deal with the same restrictions that Trump himself is working with. Trump's whole thing with the wall is not going to happen. The wall is not going to happen. Congress will not give him the money. So the wall is probably not going to go down the way that he wants it to. And we'll have to wait to see. So I just want us, if we are going to be great again, then let's have a battle plan for that. But like opening up the coal market is not going to benefit a lot of people because coal is not something we predominantly use anymore. So it's not going to do what he wants. Those jobs aren't coming back to that capacity. You could almost argue like, look at the great YouTube adpocalypse. Same kind of concept is like you could funnel money in, but it may not come back to everybody. So Bernie 2020 could happen. He is still everywhere. Bernie is still everywhere. Bernie has not gone underground. He has not taken a low profile. He is still out there all the damn time. And the reason why that's good is it keeps his profile up, and that's what's going to make him a front runner for the 2020 nominee. All he has to do is start running next year, 2018 or 2019, like 2 years. Right? 2-3 years. Start the ball running. Start it all going. And he'll snowball that shit again. Because people who know that he was fucked out of the deal with the DNC, they're gonna want to see him succeed because Hillary won't run again in 2020. No one's gonna let Hillary run in 2020. So just Skip, if he wanted to do that, he could work on electricity. He could work on instead of spending $90 million to bomb a fucking airfield in Syria, or drop a 21,000 pound bomb to kill 36 people. You just like spend the money on the infrastructure. YouTube needs a union. Nah, YouTube can't have a union. That's the truth of it right there. YouTube it's made up of individual contractors. To be unionized would put too many restrictions. If we were to unionize, then someone could come in and say, well, we've gone over the bylaws of this here union. We've determined that if you use any of the following words, you're going to be excommunicated from that union or heavily fined. You cannot say the word fuck. You cannot say the word shit. You cannot say the word cunt, faggot, fucker, cocksucker, or atheist. If you say those words, you're fucked. Like that's pretty much what it's going to be. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be, the coal for China thing, that makes some sense, Tara. I didn't think about that. With North Korea being cut out of it, okay, I get it. That makes sense. But no, seriously, a YouTuber union would be like that. They could come in and they could dictate what we can and cannot say. The bomb killed 94. I thought the bomb killed 36. Maybe I heard the wrong information. But the point is, okay, fine, still. How much money could it, with 94 bullets, good sniper, drone strike, whatever. Do I think Trump has connections to Russia? I think people around Trump have connections to Russia, and I think Trump himself might be a little bit more connected than he wants people to think. Maybe, but it's not nefarious, but I think it's definitely there. Do I believe the political divide is manufactured by the media? No, because the media didn't put Mitch McConnell in front of a fucking, in front of journalists and say that the number one goal of the Republican Party is to ensure Barack Obama doesn't get a second fucking term. He said that in 2010, and I thought to myself at that point in time, then he should not be working as a fucking senator if he thinks his entire duty is to make sure that Obama should not be reelected. My biggest complaint with politicians now, and I actually blame The Daily Show heavily for this, is the rise of the ego politician. Now, politicians have always had an ego, but we never really saw the ego, right? We knew that it maybe exists through behind closed doors and shit. But now with The Daily Show and the way that we treat these politicians like they're fucking rock stars in some cases, you can see that come out a lot more. Like, I'm pretty certain some politicians, based upon news coverage, like Devin Nunes is a fucking idiot. I'm glad he stepped the fuck down. But he is probably so famous in certain circles, he could just probably walk into a bar in Tuskegee, Ohio or some shit, and just like some girl there would probably hit on him because he was famous on TV, even though it's because he's a bumbling fucking idiot. That's kind of what's happened here. Our media has not caused the divide, but they've definitely turned these people into rock stars. So, worst food I've eaten, pickled beets, is disgusting. The Amazing Atheist 2020. No YouTuber would be good as president, even myself. Daily Show's gotten better, Chelsea. It's gotten better. I watch it a lot more now. I saw it's dropped a lot of the identity politics shit, like a lot of it. It's still some of there a little bit, but they've dropped most of it, and it's kind of just the comedy now. Whereas Samantha Bee is like 100% identity politics, and she's so condescending, right? Like, she doesn't have, you can tell she's not having fun doing the show. She's just being condescending. Whereas Stephen Colbert legitimately enjoys making the jokes that he makes. Seth Meyers legitimately enjoys the jokes that he makes. Trevor Noah is finally, I think, getting comfortable making those kind of jokes. And Jimmy Fallon is popping up on SNL. So, fuck it. Worst fast food restaurant. I went to a place, I really hate shitty Mexican food restaurants. Like tonight, because it was Easter, all the good ones were closed. And so I had to go to Taco Bell for dinner, which is one of the reasons why I'm very much against Easter. 2020, make America American again. Yeah, that'd be good. Mr. Medicare for president. Jim would be an interesting one because he would run on that pure constitutionalist mindset. And that's an idea for the future. What's going to happen when YouTube celebrities start to run for public office? Because it's going to happen. Could you imagine, like, State Representative Jenna Marbles? Her platform of pants off, dance off time has been rocketing its way through California, all the way to the top. She is passing legislation today that's going to allow pants off, dance off time to be a mandatory event in elementary schools around the country. Like, that's the kind of thing like I see happening with a YouTuber. I could imagine fucking State Senator Philip DeFranco going up there and like going up to the podium. What's up, you beautiful bastards? I want to talk to you guys today about Google advertising, how it has to be fucking state regulated or some shit. Like, it just, YouTubers in politics, we couldn't do it. So, here's the thing. Here's the thing about Brianna Wu running for Congress. You can run, don't mean you're going to win. I don't know if Brianna's going to win. I don't think she's gonna win. She's going up against like a dude who's pretty well liked. So yeah, Onision could run. Onision could run. Oh god, I could see Greg actually running. That's frightening. That's horrifying. I don't want Onision to run. He'd get up there with his little army of fangirls. Try to fucking run the thing. The gender sensei 2020 god. Yeah, I want to meet Rudy Pantoja. What's the word? That doesn't matter. Humongous. Lacey Green could run. She could run. I could see her running. Her or like Francesca Ramsey running. Nisi on the Nambla connection. I don't know where Shia LaBeouf is, man. I don't know. Ken Bone 2020. Fuck yeah, Ken Bone, man. Fucking Harambe for president. Peace be upon him. No, I didn't see about BBC. Again, I've been moving, hence why nothing's here. And I've been doing stuff. I haven't really paid attention to the news. Today I did 3 videos and I was like trying to like just get some shit done. Which is again part of the problem that I find myself in with YouTube at the moment, is because like I feel like a lot of it is very much just try to get it done, and it makes it difficult to like find the right kind of stories to talk about. And I think that's been a problem recently too, is the right kind of stories, not just like what is interesting to the audience, what is also interesting to me. But I have honest question to you guys: would any of you unsubscribe if I stopped doing the news like I'm doing it now, switch the format to covering movies, like you know, merging in 3 Buck Theater, and then doing an end of the week or whatever stream of like the weirder news and shit like that, kind of a recap thing? I think that would be better, because then it's like not as fucking, I'm not chasing the dragon as much. But some people have told me that if I do that, they'll unsubscribe. That's the thing. They told me like, if you change your format, we'll unsubscribe. And it's like, given how many times I fought with subscribers this year, a lot. I just thinking about it. But well, I appreciate that, Weasel. Am I thick? Oh yeah. But no, that's the thing, is like you gotta follow your passion in life. You do. And I am not like, I enjoy covering weird shit, but it's not like, I can't sit there and like dedicate my days to making fun of SJWs, right? Like after a while, what more am I going to say about the subject matter? You know, darn those SJW kids. You know, I don't know. I see that bubble bursting very soon. So thanks a lot, Jack. I appreciate it, man. You know, I like to get mad at stuff too. I think we all like to get mad at stuff, but it's like collected rage, channeled rage, you know, because the thing is, here's the thing. If I let's say make 3 Buck Theater kind of the main thing. I'm kind of spitballing out in public. Just spitballing, again, kind of high. And so like my E-pen is over there. I don't want to get up. And so if I were to like do that and then like do like one Weird Wild What the Fuck or whatever, or 2 of them a week, because I could probably do 2 of them a week. It opened up more time for live streams and then not end the day with me being just utterly fucking wrecked. Because here's the thing, if I'm doing like 3 videos on Monday and Matt, 3 videos on 3 Buck Theater, and doing a 2-hour live stream, at the end of the day, I have trouble talking the next day. It's so fucking, it becomes so much. You know, the thing is, it's like, I will say this though too, the way it's going right now, controversial content is not making any money. Like I covered the whole Marvel extremist artist thing getting fired, like 17,000 views. I made $6, but yet Nintendo discontinues the NES Classic Edition, and that had like 8,000 views, and that was like $20. So it's like that kind of content consistently makes more. No, Jack, it's true, man. It's like sometimes like today's subjects were interesting, but it's like those are like I might have skipped over those stories on other days where other things were happening, and then so things are going to change. So no cover gaming news and politics. No, Void, I'm not going to become an SJW, but you have to understand that I get called an SJW all the time because I don't take the hardline stance that a lot of people do, right? And like you can see some of the blow-ups I've had of people recently where it's like I don't share their same belief. And then espousing that, we very much get into this cult of personality on YouTube. There are people out there that have very massive audiences and they're able to direct certain thoughts about certain things. And they know that they're influencers but it's not their fault. They're expressing their opinion. And sadly, the audience will then respond in a way. And I try not to do that. I really do try not to be that way. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've done some shit where I think I've like called for like someone to be like, like taken down. Like I wouldn't care type shit. But, again, you get older, you kind of start looking at things from a different perspective. What kind of Jedi would I be? Probably, like, I wouldn't be a Sith. I would be, I'd be probably just I'd be a good Jedi. Yeah. I'd fucking help people. Send me off there to this planet. I will stop the Civil War. I'm a Jedi, motherfucker. Just make more Trump vids. That's part of it too. Is I did a lot of anti-Hillary vids, and then also not demonizing Trump because I never demonized Trump and I never would demonize Trump. I will criticize the shit out of him, but I'm not going to demonize him. And I think that brought in a lot of Trump supporters. And then as a result, when I started criticizing Trump and criticizing some other stuff that's related to that, people got mad. But fuck it. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Speaking of the Jedis, I really hope that we see more of them because they're not going to end up in shit. Good night, XYZ. If you could learn, I honestly, straight aura, I don't know. I don't know much about sword fighting to know the different types. Whatever kind would allow me to kick ass and not die. That's the one I would want. Yes, I've seen Star Wars Rebels, the first season, and like halfway through the second season, and I know this next season is their last one, which is totally sad. What color lightsaber? It would probably be green, because green is my favorite color. I haven't seen the new Star Wars book yet, or read it yet. So I am definitely behind in that regard. Go by Jedi out. Why don't they remake that? Like they should HD remake that shit and fucking bring that back out, man. That thing would so like fucking crazy. I have a feeling that the Han Solo movie is going to be good. The dudes behind it are really good. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. So if you want to see a good TV show that they've been involved in, check out The Last Man on Earth. I'm currently watching it. I'm in the third season, and it's one of my favorite shows of all time. So the purple lightsaber, Mace Windu's, is pretty fucking great. KOTOR. Oh man, when I heard that rumor about KOTOR being remastered, I was like, yes, I will play a BioWare game again. And then it's like, no, we're not going to do it. No. Like, fuck you guys. I don't even want to play Mass Effect Andromeda. Maybe when it's like $20 or whatever. Hold on. I'm sorry. Andrew, I have not seen Legion yet. I know. It's on my list of things to watch. What movie would make for a good video game? John Wick. I want to see John Wick done and like, you know what? I want to see like a Matrix movie done or a Matrix video game done from the same engine that made Super Hot, right? Or like a John Woo movie based on Super Hot. I would totally watch that. Who would win in a fight, a Space Marine or a Jedi? Clearly a Jedi. Force push. So, you know what? I do want more Middle Earth stories. I do. I mean, like, I understand why the Tolkien estate is very protective over that stuff. But, I mean, clearly Jackson made a lot of money with those six Lord of the Rings movies. And I'm still a defender of The Hobbit being 3. Go figure on that one. But more people want stories in Middle Earth. They want to experience that. They want to see what that's like. No, I know Max Payne is pretty much the game I'm describing. I know that. I know that. But I was still. I love Max Payne. I wish they would. I wish Rockstar would port Max Payne 3 to the PlayStation 4 because I'd play the fuck out of that. I love that goddamn game. So, do I have a Nintendo Switch? Stop. Yep, I got one that's sitting right over there, like right past the phone. So, yep, I got it. I got the case for it now, so that's pretty good. A Rick and Morty VR game, that ought to be pretty tight. Am I getting COD 2017? No. I bought COD last year, and I just didn't care for it. I mean, the single-player campaign of Infinite Warfare I liked, but the multiplayer kind of eh. And I'm just kind of, this year I'm making a really big push to not buy as many video games. So mostly because I have a backlog I got to get to. I'm gonna be like I was live streaming Hitman the other night, so I'll probably be doing more games when I get back or when I get to my new place. And I just there's just so much to fucking play. Now I will say that I do want to get Bulletstorm, the full clip edition, because for one, Duke Nukem, and two, I really like Bulletstorm. I thought it was a fantastic game. I loved the shit out of it when it came out fucking 5 or 6 years ago. And I've always wanted to see them do more with it. So this HD remaster with Duke Nukem being involved looks pretty tight. So Demon Turtle Senpai notices you, so therefore you are loved. Wait, has Angry MGTOW said anything else tonight? I saw his video where he's like, "We have to fight. We have to fight." It's like this. That's just, oh god, that guy, man. Just fuck that guy. When's the next episode of Hillbilly Hunt? I don't know. It's never coming back, you know. Maybe one day when Mark and I are old, I can talk him into it. So, yeah, he wasn't too happy that I showed you guys that. So, the Hitman stream, I think it's unlisted. So I'll have to relist it or something like that. What I need to do is I need to rip the streams and re-upload them to like to the gaming channel. So like that's kind of what I need, like rip these streams and re-upload them there. I wish when it came to replaying these streams, like for me, I get to see like the chat on this side of the screen right here. It'd be cool if the chat was going along so people could see what I'm responding to. So there's that. Why does Johnny Fox have such a boner for me? I don't know. I really don't know. And it's getting a little bit weird. Like he believes I doxed him. I didn't dox him. Like somebody else found out that he lied about the photo that was on his GoFundMe, and they tweeted it out there. And then I just took a screenshot of that tweet showing not me posting it, but somebody else posting it. And I, tweeted at him, kind of giving him a joke, giving him a hard time about it. And he was like, "You trying to fucking dox me?" And I'm like, "How am I gonna dox you?" And he goes, "Well, the people, what is it?" He says the people found Shia LaBeouf. He made like a fucking, "He will not divide us" reference. And I'm just like, that was a live stream, right? Like, I'm like, that was a live stream, and you can't, people can target that shit, but a photo can people find. And yes, I know Johnny had 3 people on a fucking stream, and I know I should not talk about him. And I admit that. But he's also a cunt. And I like to fuck with them. because he's so easy. But yeah, you're right. It sucks being responsible. It really does. Who would win in a fight, Xenomorphs or the Thing? All the Thing would have to do is like grab a Xenomorph and then like fucking turn it or clone it. And so as a result, that would be about it. Am I getting drunk on water? No, it's water. I was smoking one of these things earlier. Whatever that is. There we go. This right here is what I was having earlier. It is the Pineapple Express Tropical Candy Energetic Happy is what it says. 1 6-second draw is a suggested serving, and enclosed cartridge contains 300 servings. Fuck yeah. So, so yeah, I don't smoke weed. I just felt like getting some today. So it's been a long week. It's been, I live in a state where it's legal to buy, and I'm moving to a state where it's legal to buy. No, just it's the moving and then the whole fucking YouTube shit going on. I'm like, I just want to get fucking wasted. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, no, the stream is not sponsored by Select. So I'm just I went in there today. I went into the pot shop and I looked around like it was the weirdest thing. I've never gone to a pot shop before. Like I'd never walked in one, right? And I just like I walk in the front room like a little lobby and everything else. And this girl's at a reception desk, and she's like, "Hi, welcome to the Herbology. How can I help you today?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like I don't really know how this works. I've never been here before." She's like, "Oh, well, you know what? Not a problem. I can just I can let you in. I just need to see your ID." And I've heard that some people don't like the fact that their ID gets looked at and their name gets added on some like registry list or some shit. I personally don't give a shit. And then so I handed her my ID and she's like, okay. And then like this employee was kicking it there, and he gets up and he's like, "Allow me to show you inside." And I'm like, okay, and he opens the door and it's like this back room full of weed and shit. And I've never seen anything like it. I was kind of giggling. And he's like, "So bro, like, what are you into today? Like, what do you want? Like, are you looking to smoke?" And I'm all like, "I don't smoke, but I wouldn't mind getting my hands on like a cartridge, like an e-cigarette, and everything, because I'm an ex-smoker myself, and ex-smoker of cigarettes." And he goes like, "Oh yeah," and he walked me through like 4 different brands of the e-cig or the vape pen, whatever. I don't even know what the fucking term is, and everything. And he's just like, "Yeah, like this one and this one, like this one will make you like chill the fuck out. This one will make you like want to go work out." You know what I mean? And I'm all like, "Weed can do that to you now? I have no fucking idea." So so I came home and everything, and I took a few puffs off it. Feeling pretty good, actually. Thought I would jump on and talk to people. I don't listen to vaporware music. I don't know. What's the best way to keep your hand from getting cramped? Switch hands. It helps keep your dick straight. No, I don't need to be. I don't think I would be good on the Drunken Peasants. I mean, like, I definitely would be a guest on there again, but like being on there as a full-time thing. So who's cringier, weeaboos or bronies? Weebs. Weebs are far cringier than bronies. Bronies, you can understand. You can understand why a brony is a brony. You get it. It makes sense. But weebs are just like filthy. And you're like, "Why are you like the way you are?" And they're like, "Oh, and maybe it's because I don't get anime sometimes. It's like the stupidest thing ever. And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking anime. Like there is anime that I like legitimately enjoy. But then you get into some of that shit that's just like the screaming 13-year-old girls in their underpants. Or maybe my friend was really just showing me the wrong kind of fucking anime. And also, what is it with fucking hentai games? And it always ends with like you wanting to fuck your sister. That is the weirdest shit. As my friend likes to say, the Japanese are not like us, which is abundantly true. So, my sister has become full weeb. She's become full weeb. I blame her boyfriend. There was a hentai theater, or at least there was, like, it played hentai Sunday nights. And I was by there a few months ago, and it actually had put up there, no longer a porn theater, simply because there's like we're not showing you jerk off fucking anime here anymore. So if you want to masturbate to drawn images of prepubescent girls, get on the internet. So no, weeb isn't pedo. Clearly, I'm just making a joke. Do I watch hentai? I have seen hentai. There's this one hentai that I bought, and I bought it at Comic-Con. I was like, was it my first Comic-Con, I think? No, I think it was my second. This was like 2001. And it wasn't anime. It was done by a French artist. And the dude, it was called Star Balls. Right? So Star Balls. And yeah, Tara, you've sent me hentai. Thank you. Did you know that when you send me shit, by the way, you message me through Facebook, any photo or anything, it literally saves to my phone. So now I've got some, like, I was looking through the pictures of my new place to like show a friend, and all of a sudden there's a couple photos of that big titty Japanese chick you were fucking fawning over the other day. So that's on my phone now. Thanks. Appreciate that. I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. It was something. Yeah, I don't remember. So, what's Bible Black? I don't know what that is. Oh, right. Yeah, weebs and child porn. Yeah, no, I got nothing against people who watch anime. It's just not for me. But my God, what's up with the shrieking? It's always the shrieking. Have I ever seen the Demon Best Invasion? I have not. What is my? I'm not. What's a fuda? I don't know what a fuda is. No. Death Note I've seen. I've seen like the first. Well, I've seen the first movie, live action movie, and that's like the first like 9 episodes of the show. So no, Green Ghost. Like yes, the people I know who watch anime have shown me some of the worst anime, but I've got a copy of Appleseed on DVD around here somewhere. Akira's great. There are like fucking anything Studio Ghibli is fantastic. There's a lot of great animation that comes out of Japan. But when you like, and you get like into stuff like that's like Ghost in the Shell, or like what you pointed out, you get these great stories and everything. And then you get to like the shrieking little girl anime stuff, and it's like that's what I just keep seeing everywhere, and it just drives me up the fucking wall. But I will say though, I love the shit out of Full Metal Alchemist. So there's that. I like that one quite a bit. Nothing in Dragon Ball Z is good. To me, period. I can't do Dragon Ball Z. I've tried. What's the Marvel anime? I haven't seen the Marvel anime yet. Traps are gay. Yep, traps are gay. Clop better than hentai. No clopping in this fucking thing. Like, no clopping, Void Dragon. That is not gonna happen. Fucking clopping is horrible shit. Fucking horrible. No, if you go here, I've seen some of Neon Genesis. That's heavy as fuck, though. All right, no, Devin, I can't check my Facebook right now, so. But there's I have not seen Attack on Titan either. I have not seen that. I've heard good things. Pardon me for burping too. I apologize. I've seen good things from people I know, and they very much recommended it to me. I need to check it out. So that's definitely something that's on my list. I do want to see Full Metal Brotherhood. I haven't seen that yet, but I saw all of Alchemist as well as Champions of Shambhala, which I fucking loved. So there's some good stuff there. I mean, like, if it's a good show, I'll check it out. But it's like, also I got to be like in the right mood for it, and it's easier in this point in my life if I can find a way to like talk my girlfriend into watching it, because if we watch it together, then I can pretty much watch it. That's that's how I've made it through some shows. I have to talk her into it, and then she watches it and she likes it, so that's good. Corey in the house is your favorite anime. Oh, you guys are just talking nothing but fucking anime in the chat. And like I recognize some of those titles, but I haven't. Ranma, the movie Ranma was fucking good. I did enjoy the movie, and then the TV show. No, not Ranma. Ranma, I really liked the TV show. I'm thinking of what's it, Kenshin, Rory Kenshin, whatever it is. The movie was really good, and the show was just kind of like he's olo, whatever the fuck it was, and that was a little bit lame. So I'm glad I'm your favorite anime. Here, I'll make it. We can let's see if we can do this. You know what? Fuck it. This is your favorite anime now. Oh yeah. Vogan. There we go. Oh man, that's fucking funny. You gotta love YouTube and their fucking. Yeah, Devin, I'm streaming from my iPhone right now. So, I started screaming for 7 episodes. Are those the colors the Cosby made them see? Oh, that's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. Oh, man. Hey, Ryan, I'm glad you're here, man. Hope you're having a good time. How much convincing would your girlfriend have to do to get? So how much convincing would it take to get my girlfriend into seeing the My Little Pony movie later on this year? Probably not like a great deal. It's I could challenge it and see if I could do it. But I would have to start slowly get like warming her up to My Little Pony if I was going to do that. It'd be like a Pavlov's dog scenario. And I don't know even if even I have the patience to go through My Little Pony. So that's probably not going to happen to the way that I would like to, at least. Oh my God. Just got the notification on my phone that I've got 20% battery left. So I got maybe like another 15-20 minutes on here, and I got to fuck off. That's the downside to it though, because I'm using the microphone, the clip-in microphone, so it drains battery a lot faster. I don't know, Mage of Doom, why you're sitting in a dark room listening to this. I hope wherever you are, you bring the light to that room. Bronies versus furries. Bronies. You know what? Honestly, bronies are like all about like family, love, and community. Furries are just about fucking. So I'm pretty sure rape. Am I looking forward to the new Star Trek show? I don't know, actually. I will have to wait to see what they do with it. I didn't care for like what the ship looked like because they showed us that at the 50th anniversary panel at Comic-Con last year. So we'll have to wait and see. So if I could make a $3 theater movie, what kind of movie would it be? I don't even think you could make a movie over some overweight dude sitting in a room talking about movies and shit, because that literally would describe almost every single movie blogger out there. So bronies are not pedos, Gus. No, they're not. Some of them might be, but not all are. So, wait, who made Clerks? What happened with Clerks? I missed that part. So this thing is giving me some odd updates. So it's like it will burst. It will burst. Wait, when was Worf ever captain? That one I don't know anything about. Worf being captain. I worked with Michael Dorn on a movie a couple years ago, actually. Interesting guy. What's my thoughts on the Battlefront 2 trailer? Fucking loved it. Gonna get it. No DLC season pass. Sounds wonderful. Yeah, no, I worked with Michael Dorn. The funny thing was, I worked with Michael Dorn, and then like 7 months later, I was working at my theater, and he came in, and I rang him up at the register at the snack bar, and I was like, "Hey, Michael, how are you?" And he was like, "Who the fuck is you?" I'm all like, "Well, clearly, I did not leave an impact on Commander Worf," and that kind of killed me inside. A little bit of kill me. A little bit of kill me. Got to talk with Marina Skirtis once, as well as Tasha Yar at a convention in LA. That was pretty cool. Am I a secret Canadian? What is it? No, I'm not a secret Canadian trying to get people to eat pancakes and syrup. I don't even eat that shit myself. So there we go on that one. Sit in front of the camera. Okay. Watching Clerks. Chicks with dicks, best of both worlds. What is C2E2? I don't know what that is. Film Theory thinks that Deadpool is the best movie ever because it's up there. Coffee or tea? This is tea, so I drink a lot of tea because it's very good. I like it. This is like unsweet too. I just get the unsweet stuff, like, because why the fuck not? The JJ Universe redeemed Enterprise. Nothing can redeem Enterprise. Don't even try. Don't even try. Was Deadpool meant to slowly introduce the public to X-Force? No. Deadpool was, for all intents and purposes, meant to be a flop. And you can tell that too. Like, Fox listened to fan demand, gave them $50 million, which they could write off if the movie fucking tanked, and went out of the way for it. And then the thing is, the marketing for Deadpool was perfect, and it definitely worked to do the viral stuff, and it worked well on its own. And they did it really well, really funny, and as a result of that, that really added to the movie's success, and people just like flocked to go fucking see it. I look Canadian. It's because I am one half Canadian American. That's right. My mother is a filthy, filthy, filthy snow Mexican. So, no, my mom was born in Canada. My family's from Canada. My dad's side of the family is also parts of Canada. And then I am me. I guess I am, as my girlfriend says, she's like, "You're American. You're born in America." And I'm all like, yeah, that's why I'm half Canadian American. See, I'm proud of my Canuck heritage, of playing hockey and drinking beer and eating donuts and whatever else Canadians like to do. I don't know what that might be. Sorry, I have to go back. I don't have to. I was born here. My mom was a naturalized citizen, so my mom's legal. she had to do it. No, it's but I like Canada from what I've seen. I think I would thrive well in Canada. I could sit there and talk the talk and understand the humor and the subtleties of being Canadian. Cat girls are humans. Clearly cat girls. That's just no. I have yet to actually come across an attractive cat girl in public. In photo shoots from cosplay, yeah, that's grade A fappable material. But when you're in real life, this does not work. No. No, it doesn't work. Are there Nazis on the dark side of the moon? It's entirely possible. I've been to many good Halloween parties. Many good ones. You made me a meatloaf. Well, I'll tell you what. Probably sometime over the summer, I will hold a meetup or something in Portland. I'll try to get other YouTubers in the area to get together or something like that, and then maybe have that event. Because I don't think people would come to see me specifically, and I think I would be a gigantic dick if I were gonna do that shit. Right? If I'm gonna sit there and go like, "Hi everyone, my name is Mundane Mac. Come over to this bar in Portland you've never been to. Hang out with me for the night. It will be fun." It's like two dudes would show up. And I know exactly which two would show up. And they're cool peeps, actually. But I don't think anyone would do it. I would feel awkward too. Like, I am a narcissistic motherfucker, but goddamn, that is something I kind of want to do, but I'm also like, probably not. Now, if it was like Jeff Holiday and Memory Holiday and me, and maybe Repsian and like a few other people, and it was like a bigger event, then I think it'd be a lot more fun. So that's how I view it. But it's like, even then, like, I tend to like talk to people. Like, I got stopped in Walmart the other day by a guy named Benjamin who's a fan. And like, even while we were talking, he like pulled out his phone to show me he was a fan. He's like, "Look, I got your videos even up on YouTube." And he like starts like scrolling through my feed. He had it right there. And I'm like, I get it. Thank you. He was a really nice guy, actually. So that's pretty cool. Did I like Iron Sky? I never saw Iron Sky. I have not. And I fucking hate myself. I've never even seen Hobo with a Shotgun outside of the trailer, which was amazing. And I think I never saw Hobo with a Shotgun because I never wanted to like destroy my memory of that trailer. Have I been worshiping Harambe? Not as much as I should. Peace be upon him. So there's that. What's my thoughts on Rust? You can I'll get to it eventually. Daddy Sargon should have me on again. Yeah, if he wants to have me on. Sargon knows how to get in touch with me, but we're different politically, and the type of stuff we talk about is very different. So I don't really think that's something that's going to be happening very often. Otherkins, weird fucking people. Ash vs. Evil Dead, really fucking good. Yes, Tara, you were right about John Wick, but then again, everyone who told me about John Wick was right about John Wick. Yeah, Jack, I need to schedule live streams. Now, before getting into restreaming all the time, I didn't really have anything in mind for it. And then now that now that the adpocalypse has happened, and it doesn't really matter what the fuck I post, I'm not making any fucking money anyway. I'm going to probably schedule more things. Because for one, it's cool to talk to people. Two, Super Chat supplements a shitload of income right now. And then also like do more game stuff, more stream stuff. There's going to be a Patreon only thing because everyone else is doing it. So fuck it. And yeah, I got to just schedule that shit. Now that things are going to settle and I'm not going to have to worry about 24/7 construction because fuck you, City of Beaverton, and it's one of those things where it's like I'm moving literally to the woods, right? Like literally, like Tara has seen pictures of my new place, and it's literally in the woods. It is. I was there the other night and it was dark. I heard crickets. I heard frogs. And then that was it, man. It was peaceful as shit. Mundane woods. That's right. In the woods. Will there be aliens? I can only hope so. So yeah, no, I will do an open stream. I just need to get like a person to kind of moderate it. Because then if I'm trying to do too much at one time, Like if like, so people want to come on and I'm trying to talk to them, I can't do the whatever and the whatever, right? So that's very much like, I can't like try to, my brain can't handle it. So I need someone to bring a person in. If I ever see Bigfoot while recorded, absolutely. I would hunt Bigfoot. Fuck yeah, I'd hunt Bigfoot. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Look, I don't believe Bigfoot exists, but I think it would be entertaining to go down and and take a look. So that's definitely yeah. Oh, Snackster, you're from San Diego. Okay, I lived in San Diego for 12 years, and I took the bus one time. One time in 12 years, I took the bus. Other than that, I took the trolley quite a bit, but the fucking public transportation system in San Diego is garbage. In Portland, it's fucking amazing. I love it here. That's the thing I miss. That's the thing that sucks though, is like Portland has like so massive now. Like 1 million people a year move here. That it's so expensive, and the traffic is as bad as Los Angeles. And so I'm moving out of both the Portland bubble and the Seattle bubble, and I'm gonna go just live my life in the woods. So guys, I've got 5 minutes to go before I gotta go because my phone is going to die. So I guess you guys have some final questions. I'll just answer those real quick. Thoughts on tabletop gaming? I'm all for it. I don't play enough of it. I should move to Florida. No. Am I moving to live in exile? It feels that way, but I'm okay with that. Johnson & Johnson came back to YouTube. That's what I heard. I haven't personally seen an ad. I'm not seeing ads on basically any videos anymore. Why don't I have a charger? Because I need to get a splitter because I'm running this microphone into my phone. Do you think an iPhone on its own sounds this good? So it sucks the battery down. Plus I've been on for 100 minutes. I should sell shirts. I'm working on that. I just have to talk to an artist. Whatever, consider being on Warski Live. I think I've been on a stream with Warski, but not on his live show. No. The moving process is almost over. I'm looking forward to that shit. So Iron Man VR game for the perspectiveness of the mask. Yeah, I'd see that. As long as we still had fucking Jarvis. Why do I own an iPhone? Because I like the iPhone. But the iPhone is not my primary. My primary is this Galaxy S7 Edge. This is just something that I keep. So clearly Lacey Green. And the thing is, I like the iPhone. I like the iPhone quite a bit. I think it's a superior phone to the Android, but the Android offers me more flexibility. So, so there's that. Boycott the ad boycotters. That was a dumb play. So the whole thing, the whole thing with that was dumb. It's like I was talking with Tara about it earlier. Sorry, Veronica. I know it's scary. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes, Veronica, and listen. So yeah, I'll tell you this. The only downside to my new place is it's cold as shit. So that's going to suck. Am I going to get the S8 Plus? No. Here's the thing. I was contemplating getting the S8 Plus, but then the whole ad thing happened, and I'm trying not to talk about that constantly. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to hold off on getting that shit. Do an ASMR track. Actually, if you go to my my vlog channel, MundaneChats, you can find. I did an erotic one. I did an erotic AMSR, and it's fucking horrible. I'm moving up north, just south of Seattle. That's where I'm going to. But all right, guys, I think I got to take off because this is blinking at me now. So thank you all for coming in. I'll be back on in a couple more days. We'll probably just do games and shit when I have the PS4 hooked up again, back in my new place. And I will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day, and peace out.